Water.
Water's OP.
Yeah, it's pretty OP.
Yeah.
Water is so OP, Johnny.
Making a Nuzlocke.
Check.
Start killing your Pokemon, Evan.
Well, I mean, stuff's painted, so...
Because Platinum has more content.
Yeah.
It's just... Fire Red is so good, and I talk about liking a challenge, but I know Gen 1 is considered the easiest Gen when it comes to that, because the typing, there's a whole lot of variety. It's rock, paper, scissors, like you said, there's not dual types, but like, just adding that Nuzlocke challenge, and like, the fact that a lot of the puzzles and a lot of the dungeons are kind of like, just figure it the fuck out, it adds for a little more challenge in that regard, and it makes up for it. But like, I don't know, Fire Red's great, Platinum's great, go play either of those, you're good.
I agree. If Slim had died, and the random chance that I caught him in my Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire run, I would have released him. Like, that's what I told myself in my head. Even though it's shiny.
Dude,
You would have strung him up on your wall like a fucking trophy? You ever just eat ice cream out of a mug? He's got it. There you go. There you go. There you... Oh. Yeah. Well, no, you can still do it. Yes, go do it. Hop on his head.
Oh, you can do that?
Yeah, it's a contingency plan.
Wait, it doesn't hurt you, it kills you in the other part.
No, it doesn't hurt you in this game. Well, it doesn't hurt you in World either. You can spin jump on it.
Yeah, but that's... You know what I mean.
Yeah, see, you just touched it and it didn't kill you.
Yeah.
You just didn't smash it.
Yeah. It's a crazy mechanic they have in this game, dude. Hi, Mixie.
I literally didn't see this wall right here that I'm standing.
Yeah. That's the
That was
point.
subtle.
Yeah. That's
Insidious
the point.
even.
Yeah.
I hesitated.
It's okay.
Never hesitate. That's Johnny's #1 rule when building stages.
Confidence. Fuck.
Who's gonna hand us you a steak? I don't need that mushroom.
Thinking about taking Zubat out.
He fucking hits you when you come out!
You gotta move to the right.
Zubat's a project, and I have another project.
Okay, tell me that.
I work on 2 projects, though.
It'll fuck you up.
It'll slow me down.
Just push out your other project.
No.
No, it's Abra. Fuck yeah. What do that?
I wanted to know what was in
I think
Oh shit.
You really need the fire flower.
It's okay. Nice. Oh.
it is Curse. Curse is dope.
Fuck.
Curse
That's
is attacking.
crazy.
It's a well-designed boss force, Johnny. Like,
Thank
for
you.
any boss.
Thank you.
It's just creative.
Thank you. So this is actually an homage. That was an homage. One of the fans of Super Beer Bros made a level, and I love their playthrough of Super Mario Maker because they did themes, and they would just let viewers submit if it was part of the theme, and the theme changed like every other week. And the second one they did was like piranha plants, and someone made a boss fight like that, like piranha plants on a chain moving and shit. I was like, that's genius. And I'm trying to find a way to
Fuck,
theme, but I use
already
it as
fucked
a
up.
theme. It's okay, there's a checkpoint.
No, I know. I'm saying I know what I'm supposed to do now.
Yeah.
Because that's the end part of the stage.
I've never watched anybody play my stage. It's
I will
easy.
say the checkpoint, if you start from the checkpoint, you're almost encouraged to start the stage over.
Yeah.
Because there's no chance to get your standing from like half health to full health.
But no, there is.
At this part? Look, I fall out into
Yeah, but
the monster.
there's a power up, not in this section, but in a section coming up. Like I give people the ability to level up, and that's
Well, what I'm saying is it seems challenging to get through without being big. Like,
Oh.
I might not ever do it,
Gotcha.
type of thing.
Are you stuck?
No, I'm just thinking about stuff aloud. About how it might be.
Yeah,
I don't
really freaking hard. Okay.
I'm really very frustrating.
So you're not using the Goombas in the way that they should be used in this part of the stage.
Let's see if Johnny can beat this part.
How are they supposed to? Oh. Yeah. Oh fuck. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
It's not even.
Fuck!
Yeah. Evan doesn't get frustrated. This is funny. Just throw him at the other guys.
Yeah, it's ammo.
I know.
It's like,
I know. Oh my god.
He's let the ninja start your TV.
Hey, you're getting there.
Get there. It's better when
Anybody
it's-
need anything?
I'm tired of hearing
Yeah.
you die.
What?
Water.
Panda
anything.
cookies?
Panda cookies.
Yeah.
I could use a refill, please.
You got water?
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to put it in here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Balances out the health. Because you got unhealthy food, healthy water.
Fucking you have a fuck ton of panda cookies.
I'm
You
almost
have like a
I'm almost out of them.
He
so.
bought these in the year 2000, right before the apocalypse, where he stockpiled his year's worth of Panda Cookies for us.
75% of all panda cookies Johnny owns.
Here's a little life tip for you.
Very rapidly off gas.
Eat ice cream out of a mug.
I have never gone into your kitchen except maybe once, so like in my mind, I don't know what's over there. It's like secret hammer space portal. You just come out of the kitchen with things that I didn't know you had. I got a question for you, Tyler.
What's up, bud?
When you're at a person's house and you only ever spend time in like the first 2 or 3 rooms, do you imagine what the other rooms look like? Or is it just black in your mind?
I mean, when we first went to your apartment, I don't think I saw your room until like the 5th time I've been to your place, so I was kind of wondering like, what it looked like.
I mean,
and lo and behold, it's just a room with a bed and melee. Who would have thought? That's all that would be.
I was. You fucking roasted me, man.
So, with Wednesday Boys, I've been thinking, I every week I seem to ask a Pokemon question, so I'm gonna make that like a weekly thing. I'm gonna have one Pokemon question for you guys
Okay.
every week.
I like that.
This one is, what is your biggest Pokemon hot
I like X and Y.
take?
like I said in the
Would you consider that a hot take, Evan? I feel like now,
I would
like
still consider it a hot take, yeah.
you consider that a hot take? Okay.
Well,
You know, I don't really know.
In my circles, yeah. But my circles are more people that criticize things and determine, like, what's the best version, what's the worst version.
Okay.
and like I have friends like that as well. That's my friends in
I
Philadelphia.
guess what's your
some of them
second
are
hot
like
take? Because that's the one we already know.
that.
Do you have another one? If you need to think of another one.
Yeah. Let me just think.
Do you have one?
I'm thinking. My hot
I
take
guess-
for Pokemon?
This might not even be a hot take, but the Sapphire, Ruby, and Emerald, I love the Pokemon generation, but because of the region, I have a hard time replaying those games.
No, I feel like that's a pretty.
Is that
So that's the consensus. It's a game that is considered so good by people that the one thing that they're divisive about is, like, a mechanic that makes the game less fun.
Yeah.
But it's just no, I can't even. Every time I think about it.
But they still agree that it's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just that, like, it's not their favorite because of that.
I still feel like that's a moderate take.
I tend not to play games again that were frustrating to play,
Yeah.
even if I enjoyed them a lot and have good memories.
I
about
do
them.
that with. I play Gen 3 probably the most. Like that's the only gen I've done Nuzlocke.
Like it's weird. I don't. If a game is frustrating to me, I almost don't want to play it for some reason. Which is odd because I spend so much time playing Melee, which is the most frustrating game.
I spend one day, not one day. I spend my time playing games intentionally making it harder on myself.
You just is that the thing you like? You just like
I
being
like
frustrated?
doing it. Not frustrating. I like solving games.
Okay. Yeah, it's
And
like
when
a puzzle.
And when I play games that I love enough, like Metroidvanias, I can bang out a Metroidvania relatively easily because I play them all the fucking time. That's why I like Hollow Knight so much and like Blasphemous because they're like Metroidvanias in the mindset of like Souls-like.
It's I mean, you are skillful at those games already, so you can just pick them up and not have too much difficulty.
Yeah.
If they're new. That's how I'm with platform fighters.
Alright, back to it. I got it.
Right.
Okay, this is probably more
I'm really
happy.
This is probably more of a hot take. So while I think Mega Evolutions are okay, I like them better than the new one, Gigantamax. I honestly don't. I prefer no Mega Evolutions. I know that's a really popular.
I do
so
too, actually.
I guess that's my like kind of hot take because I feel like a lot of people do prefer Mega Evolutions.
I think Megas cheapen and make the mechanics less deep. That makes Pokemon a shallower game.
Do you have any other ones besides maybe agreeing with that?
I keep wanting to riff on the things you say. Instead of like answering the question.
He's avoiding it.
Takes.
So like,
You have a couple answers.
I really enjoy Pokemon Snap, but I don't think it needs a new game. I think if they were to make another Pokemon Snap, it honestly wouldn't be good. Like, as much as I would love for one to exist and for them to expand upon the ideas, that core game is just so fun. But like, it's like a solid C. Like, I don't think that Pokemon Snap is like one of the best games ever made.
No.
It's a cool concept.
I'll tell you why people like it, despite the fact that it's pretty mediocre. It's because it's a rail shooter.
Yeah.
And they typically don't make those for console.
But so no, I mean, light gun. No ones that don't need a light gun, yes. But
And N64, did they make rail shooters? I can't think of many.
not in the N64 now, and that's because of Nintendo. It's just
Yeah,
Nintendo
it was
being
like,
Nintendo.
for the platform that Nintendo offered, it was one of the few games that delivered the experience of a rail shooter.
Yeah.
And so it's remembered fondly for that.
Well, it's very. It's got some fun moments. Like, it's got some really dope moments.
Yeah. Like the Mew level.
I love the Valley level. Like, you can make Gyarados. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You can watch a Dragonite evolve.
You can evolve a Charmander in the Volcano
You
stage.
throw fucking apples at squirrels. And they fucking hit a baby.
It's
You can hit Charmeleon into the lava.
Yeah, that's on the lava level, yeah.
There's a lot of environmental.
There's a lot of cool nuance.
It's a rail shooter that surprises you with
Yeah.
mechanics.
Yeah.
That's what makes it good.
But like it's I own a lot of movies like this. They're like solid C's. They're like movies that I could rewatch an infinite number of times, but I would not say they're classics.
So. Yes, can't think of any.
I really can't. I was
I
thinking.
mean, my Pokemon Snap one was that.
Yeah. That was yours.
I'm gonna think of it on a larger scale than just the games.
Any particular? Like, do you have a generation of Pokemon that's favorited that you don't like, or that isn't like that you like? What's your favorite?
Okay,
generation
I will
of
say
Pokemon?
when Black and White came out, I did not like that the entire game was purely new Pokemon.
Yeah.
My opinion's changed since then.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
neat.
that's one of the best things about it.
Yeah, it's neat.
But at the time, it was a bold move for Nintendo to do.
There's a Pokemon in there that I guess is kind of contingent for like kind of unpopular, but I love Musharna.
Yeah.
Musharna's really
It's
fun,
cool. It's a
Yeah.
dream.
Yeah, it's a dream Pokemon.
I don't love it. I appreciate that about it now that I've thought about it, but to me, it just feels like a shitty knockoff Drowsy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's my hot take about Musharna.
I don't know if that's a hot take or not, but that's a take on Musharna.
What do you think some of the worst Pokemon designs are?
The trash.
Yeah, a lot of the ones that are like real things,
ones
like
that's a trash bag
the
is
ice
pretty
cream
bad.
one,
The fucking-
Klefki.
The keys.
I like Klefki.
The keys.
It's so cool.
They should have made it a ghost type, and they should have made it more like a ghost with keys.
I think it was implied that it's like a fairy. Like,
Because-
like
it's
if
because
you
it's
think
fairy
about
type.
that, like artistically, like a fairy would be like something disarming that also flies. It is just a fucking key ring.
It's just keys, bro. But I mean, every generation's had things like that. Like there was Muck and Lickitung and.
You know, one of my favorite Pokemon, the Alolan version of Muck.
Yeah, the like fucking weird.
It has like poison crystals in
Yeah.
its mouth. It's so fucking cool.
So, and that's what I love about the Alolan region is it was able it gave them a chance to reimagine old Pokemon, like Ice Vulpix. That's fucking cool.
It's sick.
That's sick as shit, dude.
And it gets a busted move.
Yeah.
Veil.
Yeah, man.
It's like light screen
Sick
and
as
the other
fucking
one at
shit,
the same
dude.
time.
What's your favorite generation? I guess that's another.
I mean, you already know my answer.
This is black and white.
Yeah, Gen 5.
Is that what's your favorite generation of just Pokemon? Purely Pokemon.
Generation 5.
Just Generation 5.
Just
Just not including.
Oh,
regions,
I'm sorry.
yeah, just
Like,
your Pokemon.
which- okay.
Like new Pokemon.
That's not my answer.
honestly,
Gen 1, dude.
honestly, Gen 3.
Yeah,
Gen 3 added
my second
a
would be,
decent dash of
Diamond
Pokemon.
Pearl. Was that?
That was 4, yeah.
I would say Generation 3 surprised me the most with their new Pokemon.
Gen 3
And
is
that's
really
why I
fucking
think of them fondly.
Like Mudkip was pretty dope.
Because they were very different from
cool.
Generations
Actually,
1
my
and 2
second
by
is
design.
I like Platinum a lot, but I actually might like Gen 3.
Yeah, dude, Gen 3 is pretty fucking sick, dude.
Gen 3 Pokemon decided to
I don't know
go
what the fuck I'm
surreal
doing,
a
dude.
little bit more than they had for the first 2 gens, which were more like something you would expect to see like on a real
Dawn
planet.
fan?
Donphan's from Gen 2. Donphan's dope. That's why I love Gen 2.
He
Gen
was
2,
in Pokemon the
Gen
first
2
movie.
had some really dope ads that
Maybe
people
not-
forget
maybe
were
it's
from
more-
Gen 2, I feel like.
Maybe it's more Gen 2.
What'd you say, Johnny? I'm sorry. You said something about Gen 2?
Yeah, I feel like Gen 2 is pretty dope. I love Gen 2. I love Meryl,
Yeah.
Water Pikachu, you know,
I love Gen 2 because it was more Gen 1.
yeah,
And
it was like,
that's why I think the first 2 generations are not as good as
it was
the later
like if
series.
Gen 1 were influenced by Digimon. Because
Yeah,
like
actually, yeah.
Hitmontop is a Digimon. Donphan is a fucking Digimon, dude. Like they look like Digimon.
They didn't take as many creative liberties with the Pokemon designs in Generations 1 and 2 as they did Onward with 3
Yeah,
later.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's-
But I just love the look of Gen
Yeah, me
2.
too.
Yeah.
It's very like, that's the thing I like the most about it. It's
Very
like,
natural.
classic,
Yes.
which Pokemon hasn't had since then.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like when they were doing the Alolan stuff, they were trying to like, or like in the new one with Meowth, they were like trying to just make it like a different type of cat. That's kind of cool. That would like fit.
I'm talking about like all the dex design for that region on a whole.
Oh,
Like a lot of the Pokemon they
Yeah.
added in Gen 3 were like really surreal, like
Yeah.
more so than you would expect.
yeah, Fire
more
Chicken.
cartoonish.
That looked like a man.
Well,
by
like
time
even the
they were
designs
all-
being like super spiky instead of more like realistic looking.
But I mean, even like Typhlosion in Gen 2, Totodile.
Yeah, I'd say
Yeah,
Gen
they were,
1 and
like-
4 are probably my favorite.
They were designed less like chibi and more realistic, I guess. You know what I mean?
They had Meryl.
So final answer, Gen 3, Gen,
The question being.
what favorite
Gen
generation of Pokemon?
Yeah.
3? 3, and then 1.
This has been a Pokemon podcast.
Play because it's on your account,
Oh yeah,
so it doesn't count as somebody else beating it.
I don't care about points.
yeah.
I'm not the Xbox kid.
That's the only one I've played. I've never played the other ones, but I like Animal. I like that game.
Taylor's a hardcore fucking Animal Crossing guy.
Yeah.
He's constantly posting memes in the chat about Animal Crossing.
He really likes that animal.
Really?
Fuck Taylor.
He likes Three Houses. He likes Three Houses.
Good,
Dude, we don't need 10 of them.
We don't
Let's
need
just have
10 marks.
No.
Jesus.
Let's come out with a new game. It's just a Fire Emblem fighting game. It's literally Smash, but we fill it with Fire Emblem characters only. We'll call it Fire Emblem Punch-Out Edition. Because they have a Warriors Edition, let's do a Punch-Out Edition. Let's just cross Fire Emblem with everything, because fuck it, why not? It sells. That's my Fire Emblem speech.
Evan, are you saying you suck at Smash? But you lost. You lost. You lost to my Ness. Here is in the laziest of ways my attempt at being an announcer in a Wednesday Boys match with Evan against my amiibos.
We have Roy, Ganondorf, Simon, and Big D Doing pilot wings. John Slayer's getting a couple moves in on Rack while the Amiibos are doing their thing. Sparring as they were. Rack is getting knocked around before Simon breaks up the fight. Flying through the ring. Some projectiles hit. Projectibles. Hitting people. Big D starting to learn some of John Slayer's strategies. He's learning from his master. Being the trolliest troll that ever trolled. Rack is already down a stock because he sucks. John Slayer is getting hidden in the smoke. Oh God! Rack almost tried to pick up a Gordo like a true dumbass. Smash Ball is on the court. Big D's aiming for it. Simon's aiming for it. Rack has acquired it. Hits Simon. Ricochets off a Big D, and John Slayer's down a stock. Big D is also down a stock. John Slayer has his ultimate. And he smacks Simon in the fucking face with it. But he hits Rack instead. Oh my God, Big D also hits Simon. Is Simon gonna fucking die? Let's find out. Yeah, he's done. He's been taken down a notch. Rack's trying to get back on stage to join the fight, and he does not succeed. Everyone's trading blows pretty evenly up there. Oh, Rack is still getting smacked around. It's almost like DDD and John Slayer now have an unspoken bond with each other. Trying to get blows in. John Slayer's dominating the field. Score right now is 3-4-4-4. Rack is down a stock. John Slayer is close, and Big D's getting closer. And John Slayer's taking a hit. He's flying. Oh, Simon trapped Rack and Big D in his ultimate. They're gone. Rack is down to 2. Big D is now down to 3. Will John Slayer be put out to lunch? Not yet. He's putting up a hell of a fight. And he has gone out. Simon also out at the same time. We have a slew of blows being traded here. Oh! Rack loses a piece of Dragoon, and another one comes flying on the field. Picked up by Simon. Hits Simon with his ultimate. Rack just knocked him off the stage. Oh, John Slayer's prepping to do it. Can he pull it off? He smacks Rack and Big D. Both go out. Big D's down to 2. Rack is down to 1. Oh, trapped a whole lot in his up B. Going for that smash ball. And we're going to New Pork City. A hated stage amongst many players in the community for its bullshit AI and large size. Rack and Simon are going to a match while Big D and Ganondorf break their truce. Simon gets pegged into the ground, but he hits DDD, who takes his place. That Gordo is just knocking those people around. Oh, the Amiibos both have their ultimates. Big D's taking a swing. He has trapped Simon. Simon's definitely going down on this one. Smacking him out for 151. Oh, and he goes ricocheting. Score is now Rack 1, John Slayer 3, Simon 1, and Big D 1. Will Nooch take the match? Probably. It's his Ganon. His Ganon is one of his prized possessions. Goes down a notch thanks to the Big D. Rack is kind of hiding, making sure nobody really recognizes that he's over there. While the Amiibos do their sparring, John Slayer comes to take out Rack, who illicitly said to leave him alone. They're trading blows. John Slayer's hitting the ground. And Big D goes down. Simon takes down Big D and starts to join the match. John Slayer setting his sights on Simon, who he smacks into the fucking ground. He saved his friend for last, like a true son of a bitch. He's gunning for him. He's chasing him down like a lost puppy dog. He's ready to burn at a river. That made any sense. Oh, and the insta-kill is on the field. Big Bertha's coming to play. Hopping across the platforms, hunting him down.
Doing her laps on the platform up there. Oh, Evan knocks him towards her.
No, let me take this ball, dude.
Hey, you're good, man. We're just enjoying the ride. John Slayer's trying to lay the smackdown. He's laying his taunts. And he's out! Rack is done. Nooch takes another fucking match.
Who would have thought?
Who'da fucking thunk it? This just in. Water is also wet and weed get you high. That was the match. Who's up for unlocking now? It's your boy, the Blue Bomber's in the building.
Oh fuck you! Oh fuck you! Yo! Yo! Yo!
Thank
Let's
you,
go!
Evan.
Let's fucking go!
I love a blue coated motherfucker. I tell you that much. I'm a pretty avid Mega Man fan. But Evan is laying the smackdown on that little boy. He's trying to get some lemons in there. Oh, lost the lemons, and he gets taken to fucking lunch. Mega Man joins the battle, and it's the fucking.
That's all I got.
All right.
Evan.